We're setting sail, it's time to glide. The ocean's calling, let's ride the tide. Champagne in hand, all our friends beside. On the Lido deck where the good vibes collide. Feel the wind, let it take control. This cruise life is good for the soul.
Welcome to It's a Cruise Life, and thanks for tuning in. And if you're new to the channel, we hope you enjoy our content and hopefully you'll consider subscribing. In our latest series, we fly from London to Vancouver in Canada for our Pacific coastal cruise, but first we look to discover what Vancouver has to offer. If you fancy hiking up the mountain, there's a trail that was developed by mountaineers. Now this is 2.5 kilometers long and it rises to 800 meters. This is called the Grouse Grind.
In a few moments here, we'll pass over the first of our two towers. Please steady yourself when we head over as the tram will sway. And if you pass by the downhill car on my side of the tram, feel free to give them a wave.
But we had a time schedule, so we had to use a cable car. The mountain was named by non-indigenous hikers in 1894. It was named after the blue grouse, which is actually a bird. Meet Grouse Mountain's resident grizzly bears, Coola and Grinder. Grinder was orphaned in 2001. He was found wandering along the road starving and very weak, and he only weighed 5 kilograms when he was rescued. These bears weigh 900 pounds and stand 7 feet tall, and they have a bite force of about 1000 psi, which would crush a bowling ball or a human skull. So you wouldn't really want to irritate these guys. Coola was found near Bella Coola on the British Columbia coast after his mother was killed by a truck. Now 21 years later, the bears are fully grown and they continue to reside at the Grouse Mountain Refuge for Endangered Wildlife. You could spend a whole day on Grouse Mountain. You can either hike or take the Skyride on the gondola up the mountain. You can see the grizzly bears. There is also a lumberjack show and zip lining. And there is also the cable car, which will take you to the peak of Vancouver. So indeed, it's very scenic, but you'd want a nice clear day, and we were very lucky. We decided it was time to head back down the mountain on the cable car, and it was time to grab some lunch and a drink at the lodge. Burger and chips in Vancouver on Grouse Mountain. Course light, and this is the view at lunchtime. Cable car.
for the Grouse Super Skyride. In a few moments, we'll pass over the first of our 2 towers. Please head yourself over as the tram will play.
In all, we spent about 3 hours on Grouse Mountain, and it was a great experience. And now we head down to the foot of the mountain to pick up our coach as we head off on part 2 of our trip to the equally spectacular Capilano suspension bridge. Thanks very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to look out for part 2 in Capilano.